Hello. We are live. Yes.
We're live and killing it.
Welcome to Ribley Improv's Cat Power Game. We are playing cats, and we are excited to do this. Couple of things I want to tell the folks who are out there in the internets watching us. First of all, thank you for joining us. We are playing the Cat Power system, which is a really fun one-page RPG. And one of the things that we need help from you with is that something called Cat Power gives these lovely cats who you're about to meet, we're going to do introductions. Cat Power gives them the ability to do special feats, things like disappear and appear in another place, or move to a place that they've been before, which I guess is kind of like teleporting too, but it's cooler. Also fitting inside a box, things like that, things that are magical that only cats can do. So to get Cat Power, the cats need your help. We have an incentive, just one tonight. If you send $5, you can give these lovely cats an additional Cat Power. They're going to start with 2 in the game today, and we want them to do lots of magical things. So please gift these cats some Cat Power so they can wow you with their magic abilities. Another thing that we want to tell you is that we are supporting the Black Girls Code organization. This is a wonderful organization that creates opportunities for young Black women and girls to learn coding and to become programmers, which is amazing because some of you may know, but there is a very sore lack of Black people and some minorities, some groups of minorities and marginalized groups in the coding and programming world and in the tech world in general, really. So to get them while they're young, get them excited about it, give them the skills that they need to follow that path is really important, and that's what Black Girls Code does. So, every time you give the Cat Power, you are providing a little bit of support that will go to Black Girls Code. And with that, let's start our game. Actually, we're going to start our introductions first. Let's go counterclockwise, starting with Bo.
Oh, it's me. Hi, my name is Bo. You know me. I am a show cat. You may have seen many of my viral videos of me just sitting there looking at my owner, wondering why they're taking videos of me. Yes, it is me.
Wonderful. Bo, is that your throne behind you? Is that the throne in your home?
Yes, if you can't tell, it is very little, and I sit on it, but it is big in my mind.
Well, I can tell it's little because you're in front of it and it's the same size as you. So
that's exactly right. You've interpreted correctly.
Yes, visually it makes sense.
And this is again what is in my social media posts often.
Right. Wonderful. Great. Bo, you are he, him, correct?
Yes.
For right now.
Well, yes.
Okay.
I mean, what an intrusive question.
Well, you've expressed some gender fluidity before. I just want to respect you, and if you want us to change your pronouns later, you're more than welcome to let us know.
Let's just say that one must be fluid in order to be a good show cat.
I agree. Thank you, Bo.
Thank
you.
Nice
to meet you.
Thank you.
Courgette, can you tell us a little bit about who you are?
Oui. Je suis Courgette. I am a witch's cat. We are a very special type of breed. You will find that the witch's cats have been all of the same family for many years. And so I have traveled from the small villages of France. My ancestors are from there. And here we are today. It is me. I am a witch's cat. I am so full of magic and mystery.
Wonderful to meet you. Courgette, do you like cheese? Do you like French cheeses?
Oui. I enjoy a cheese that is aged. I love a good basement. The floor is very cool, and you can find a nice cheese with a good rind to sit on.
Wow, that sounds delightful. Thank you, Courgette. Nice to meet you. Henrietta Pussycats. Please
Meow
tell
meow,
us who you
hello. Meow meow, hello.
Hello.
I'm Henrietta Pussycat.
Hi, can you tell us a little bit about who you are, maybe about your home, who your
Yes.
humans are, or things you like or enjoy?
I'm a very rare breed of kitty cat. And I believe in the power of imagination.
Wow. So you're an artist.
Maybe. Aren't we all artists on the inside? Meow.
Yes, I think so. Thank
So
you, Henrietta
some
Pussycat.
people think that maybe I am not a real cat, but meow meow, I can assure you, meow meow meow, I'm as real as you remember me to be.
Oh, interesting. Okay. What can you describe what you look like, Henrietta Pussycat?
Oh yes, from the waist up, I am 100% a kitty cat, but from the waist down, sometimes I am a human arm.
Okay.
But
Interesting.
don't worry, I'm mostly a kitty cat.
Oh, okay. And you're able to move without the,
Yes.
are you able to move without the human hand?
Yes, I am because only in the land of make believe am I a puppet cat.
Ah, I see. Okay.
To other
Great.
cats, they know I'm a real cat.
Yes, as far as everyone knows, you're a real cat.
Yes.
Wonderful. Well, thank you, Henrietta Pussycat.
Meow, meow.
Dash, tell us who you are, Dash.
Hey, I'm Dash. Just your basic alley cat, and I have a little friend named Ivan who sometimes follows me around, so you might see or hear him.
Oh, is Ivan also a cat?
Yes, Ivan's a cat.
Oh, this is
Sometimes he
Ivan.
sticks his head in, up really close, and I give him a pet. I look out for him, but somebody
Is
hits
can I ask? Oh, Ivan is not happy. Is Ivan? Are you Ivan's sidekick or vice versa?
Oh, Ivan's my sidekick. He follows
Got
me
it.
around and stuff.
Okay. Do you have a blue coat of fur?
I do.
How wonderful! Are you a Russian blue?
Well, yeah, that's my heritage, but I'm a couple generations in.
Okay,
Yeah.
wonderful. How very exotic.
I used to be a bolt of fabric, but now I'm a cat.
A real cat.
A real cat.
Well, now that we've met this wonderful crew, let's get our game started. So, the four of you live in a town called Water's Edge. The name is a bit of a misnomer because you're actually you're a few miles from any actual beach. And so you four have been exploring and adventuring the neighborhood for your entire lives together. Your owners, your humans, I should say, all know each other and are friends to varying degrees. Courgette, you're human as a witch. Sometimes the other humans in the neighborhood are a little side-eye-y to her, but she's very nice, so she doesn't give them any reason to actually be mean to her. And so the four of you know each other very well, and you know this neighborhood very well. Water's Edge has 3 cul-de-sacs, and so each cul-de-sac has about 4 to 5 houses in it, and they're all off of a main street called Main Street. And then once you go to one end of Main Street, you will start to see the ocean, and the other end of Main Street, you're going to see like an industrial area that was like it's a downtown area, but there are some like old buildings and things like that, some old factories, things that are in disuse. It's kind of a neighborhood that's kind of turning over, and maybe there are some new like hipster entrepreneurs that are opening up little spaces there. But otherwise, you are these cats who live in this quiet little town, and you rule the block. You rule the cul-de-sacs. You're in charge here. So, is there anywhere someone wants to go to explore to start? You can go anywhere you like.
I would just like to stay away from the ocean. It is very bad for my hair, and we have just done a blow dry.
Oh, it looks very nice, Bo.
I know.
I would like to go and explore some of the abandoned buildings.
You always want to, Henrietta, and I've told you it's not good for my manicure. Courgette, help me out here.
Oh, I am happy to go. If you do enough running on the cement, you will also wear down your nails. It will be beautiful, as though you've been manicured naturally.
This is a good point.
The polish might chip, though. Don't roll your eyes at me, Dash.
You're very fancy, Bo.
I know.
Oh, Dash, do lead the way. You are rather the most... the
What's happening with
bravest
your
of all of
voice
us.
today, Courgette?
What is this?
What's happening with your voice today, Courgette?
Oh, I don't know what you mean.
Sometimes my voice changes too. Sometimes I sound more like a cat, and sometimes I sound more like a person pretending to be a cat.
We get it, Henrietta.
Hey, follow me, guys.
All right, so Dash, you take the lead. Where are you going, Dash?
I'm going to go into an abandoned warehouse that's right at the edge.
All right, great. So Dash very confidently struts down with Ivan very close by, starts strutting down Main Street. Do the rest of you all follow?
Yes.
Yes, we have.
Yes, but I keep my tail very high up in the air so that it doesn't drag on the dirty street.
That means you are confident.
Yes.
So with Dash leading you all towards the end of the cul-de-sac, you arrive at that last, where Main Street ends and the big street of this downtown area begins. And that street is called Industry Way. So once you get to Industry Way, you do, in fact, as Dash said, there is a big abandoned factory. Now, Courgette, you will recognize this place as a place that you used to frequent a lot.
Yahweh! This is my favorite spot. Oh, on the second level there is the most perfect box. It fits me perfectly. Oh, this is what I feared I would never find this place again, and here we are.
What is so special about it?
Have you never fit inside the perfect box? Do you not know the feeling of the cardboard against your fur, cuddling you in?
I can't say I have, no.
Bo, you are missing so many things by not sitting in boxes.
It's not that I don't want to.
Well, then why don't you?
You should really try it.
I think I see a pile of very nice shoe boxes here on the corner.
A shoebox of all things with those smelly human feet. Isn't it bad enough that we have to walk at that level, and then I'm going to sit in a box that is the thing that holds those stinky petals?
Ah, human feet smell so good.
This shoe was in Italian leather. So fancy. It's good for you, Bo.
Maybe I'll take a rain check. I've got a pedigree to uphold.
I would like to make Bo sit in a box.
Yeah.
Oh, how would you like to are you trying to convince Bo to do that, or?
I want her to get into the box and try it out.
Okay, well, how about you roll for we don't really have a cat
Coercion
power.
roll.
I'm looking here to see if something works for this, but I don't know. How about
Oh, how about this? I have an idea.
okay.
Why don't you, if you spend a cat power
Mhm.
and do a roll on a mundane action,
Okay.
I'll say that you go over and get into the box to demonstrate, and then the roll will decide whether or not Bo. We can actually make it a contested roll.
I was going
mean,
to say we can roll
a
against
mechanic
each other.
Oh,
and
let's
just-
do that. I would like
Yeah.
to do that.
Okay, great. So go ahead and spend your cat power. You're going to get into that box, and now you both are going to roll 1d6 and see who gets the higher number. So folks watching in the cat power system, it's literally just 1d6. You roll it to do mundane things, so get in a box, if it's an easy box to get into, or jump from the ground onto a counter, things like that. If you get a 1 through 2, something goes wrong. And if you get a 3 and above, all goes well. So
we actually do have 5 cat power in our pool right now, thanks to Arsenal Roy K for donating 4 and Keen456 for donating 1. Awesome.
wonderful.
Just so we know.
Meow, 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 meow. I got a 5.
Wonderful. Okay, Bo.
I got a 6.
Oh, okay. So Henrietta, tell me how you try to convince Bo to get into the box.
So I go over to the box and I push it into a nice sunny spot on the sidewalk, and I nudge the lid open with my nose, and inside there's all kinds of crinkly tissue paper, and I step into the tissue paper and I make it make lots of crinkle sounds, and then I spin around in it a little bit and I sort of nose down into it until I'm all curled up and snug, but of course parts of me are sticking over the sides, but that's a perfect fit.
And Bo, how do you react to this display of box coziness?
I'm disgusted. I'm just so disgusted. If not hurt emotionally, but because I've got I definitely don't let on. I do my famous Instagram face.
Who is taking pictures of you right now, Bo?
Nobody.
Oh.
Well,
You don't want to get into this box?
Not at all.
It's so comfortable.
You're
not going to try it, not even a little bit.
No. And if you were really my friend, you'd respect my wishes.
Well, meow meow, I do. But meow meow, one day you'll try a box and you'll like it.
I doubt it.
Courgette and Dash, would you like to either join the box exploration or explore elsewhere, or what would you like to do?
I would like to go with Dash up onto the ledge and walk on the high ledge together, looking down at everyone.
Oh, wonderful. So sure enough, you sorry, writing as I'm talking is not easy. Sure enough, Courgette, you look up and you see this beautiful, perfect ledge. And of course, since you know this place, you know that you have perched on it before, and it is so wonderful, and it's dainty and thin, and your paws can just perch on it perfectly. Would you like to, I believe this would be, you can either climb or you can use a cat power to teleport yourself there, or move instantly and gracefully to a place you can see.
I would like to attempt to leap there. I'm very good at leaping.
Okay, so go ahead and roll your d6.
Ooh.
That roll is amazing. How many? 2? Is that 2?
2.
Oh no. Courgette, it's been a little while since you've been to this factory. You stopped coming here for a little while, and unfortunately you misjudged the angle that you need to kind of bound up the side of the bricks. and you miss. You get about a quarter of the way up, and you just kind of slip back down.
I am so embarrassed.
I'd like to try and soften Courgette's fall.
Okay, go ahead and.
Well, actually, I'll just use cat power if that's okay.
Yes.
Where I can be there when I need to be. What is it?
Yes, you can move instantly and gracefully to a place you can see.
Yes, and the place I can see is something soft, like right below where Courgette is going to fall. So that's where I'd like.
So you're trying to break her fall, just be under her?
Yes.
Okay. So yes, you see Courgette lose her grip on the brick edifice, and you just instantly, with your cat reflexes, just appear underneath Courgette. And Courgette, you fall right into Beau.
Are you okay?
I am all right. Thank you so much for catching me. Oh, you have soft arms, just like a human.
Oh, and I release her, I push her off and go, you owe me one.
D'accord.
Great.
I would like to headbutt Courgette to comfort her.
Okay, you can go ahead and do that. You don't need to roll for that. Does that come
Ivan
from
and I are
you,
going
Courgette?
to join as well.
Oh, good.
Okay, so we have a 4-way cat headbutt snuggle going on. Okay, while you all are headbutting and Beau is looking on, I'm guessing with disdain, probably.
I have a lot of hair that I have to keep coiffed.
Understandable. While this is happening, you hear something above you in a window above you. Something kind of taps. You hear almost a scratching, tap, tap, scratching on the second story.
Zut à l'heure.
Maybe it's a mouse.
Maybe it's those damn raccoons from the other side of the cul-de-sac.
Maybe it's King Friday.
Who?
Oh,
Who's this?
this is just someone I knew from before.
All right.
Well,
The scratching continues.
it's not going to go away, and you know, you're my friend, so I will explore.
You will what?
I will go explore.
You will?
Shh. We don't want to. This is our spot today, and I'll protect you lot. I can do that. I'd like to go. I'd like to scale up the top of the building and see if I can see what's making the noise up there.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to see if you can scale the building.
Okay. 5.
Oh, great. So you actually are able to, these are bricks that are deep set. So there are, places where your paws can hook onto. And you managed to more carefully, you saw Courgette fall because she was trying to do it more quickly. But I'm sorry, Courgette, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to shame you. You carefully and successfully are able to climb up to the level of that second floor window. And there is a ledge, so now you can stand on that ledge.
So I've sucked it all in so that I fit on the ledge perfectly.
Great. By the way, it's a building ledge that goes around the building. And
Great.
Then the window, you're probably, let's say, 10 feet from the window.
Okay, great. Yeah. The window to see who's picking at it. And that be inside or outside?
Well, there's no one outside the window. So when you heard the scratching, you couldn't see anything by just looking up.
I guess that's what I'm trying to clarify. We're inside the building, or we are outside of it right
Oh,
now,
I'm sorry. You're still outside the building.
and we hear something scratching at it from the inside.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Exactly.
great. So I want to peek in really like as much as possible and not be seen.
Okay. Great. This is kind of a stealthy thing. I think that's
I thought I saw a
mundane.
pussycat. I'll use another cat power.
Wonderful.
That'll be my 2 gone, and then and I just want to take a quick look and see if I can find it.
Great. So from the ground, you all see Bo move up to just the edge of the window and then vanish. And during that vanishing moment, Bo, you have moved your eyes to see into the window, and then you move back. And what you see in those few moments where you vanished, you see a bunch of cats. There's about 7 cats inside. And one of them is who you presume was probably the one scratching at the window, is sitting right by the window with their back to you and looking at the other 6. And the other 6 are kind of exploring and scratching the old fixtures of this factory. This was a tuna factory, so that's why there's some. And Courgette knows this because, there are some great smells inside this factory. But it's old and in disuse, and so these cats are now kind of making a home in this factory.
I'd like to relay that information. Do I recognize these cats? Are they like rivals of ours, or are they just like some random strays?
You may recognize a couple of them in passing, but you have not met them before.
Okay, great.
Most of them you don't recognize. Maybe like literally 2 you've seen around, but like not very much.
Right.
You don't know who their humans are, or if they have humans they live with. You don't know.
Okay, so I'm gonna just jump down from the level and jump to where they all are to like relay the information quietly.
Okay, you do that. So you all now know what she knows, what he knows.
Meow, meow, meow.
I think we have one of 2 choices. We leave, or we leave quickly.
No, I don't want to leave. There are so many wonderful smells coming from the building.
Yes, and I don't want to leave my favorite spot that I haven't attended in so long, so very quickly.
I say this is our building.
Yes, Dash, our building.
We should give those other cats the heave-ho.
I think we should have them all become our friends and have a huge cat party.
That is very unlikely, Henrietta.
Listen, as you know, I come across many cats in my show days, and I have yet to meet one that is happy to share their area. And if we were to go into that, we would be looking at I am not a fighter. I don't fight. This is a little out of my purview. My purview?
Purview?
Oh.
At that moment, you all hear the scratching again. And this time it's more fervent, it's more determined. And you even kind of hear a faint hissing from behind the glass.
Do you see? This is an enemy cat. These cats are not our friends. You may know, I have the gift of instilling fear in any enemy that I come across. May I use this gift?
Well, you know,
Yes,
I have the ability to blend in. Maybe I should go find out what they're up to before we start getting aggro on them. Just a
You
thought.
insist.
Okay, who would like to go first?
Please, Dash.
Thank you, Courgette.
All right. Dash, you look at, you got a 4? Okay. What is it you're trying to do exactly?
I'm trying to blend in with them to find out what they're talking about and see what they're doing.
Okay. So all you can't quite, again, you're down on the ground floor and you're so close to the building that you can't see quite into the building, into the window. Plus there's a glare from the sunlight.
Sneak up in there.
But what you hear is the scratching. Suddenly Dash kind of, you have this look that you put on your face, and you look up at that second window and you present your face to them, and the scratching stops and the hissing stops, and it gets quiet.
Why did it get quiet?
Do you know them, Dash? Perhaps they know you.
I may be seeing a couple of them around, but mostly no.
I don't like this. I don't like it one bit.
Meow Meow, how can we get inside to see these cats better?
So you, Henrietta, you look around at the front of the building and you notice that there is no front door per se. Instead it's kind of like there's an alcove entryway and there's a grated gate, the kind that kind of has like it accordions out, so they're nice like diamond shapes. You can easily slip in there.
I could slip in. I don't have to destroy it.
No, you all are cats and you can slink your way through that gate. I mean, you might have to roll for it as a mundane action, but you can fit in there.
I'd like to slip through the gate to go inside.
Okay. Go ahead. Let's roll just to
Okay.
see how you slip through the gate.
6.
Oh, you slip through like it's nothing. You just go right over to the gate and you almost like you're made of cat liquid. You just get through that accordion gate, and now you're on the other side of it.
Meow. Oh, now I'm inside of the factory.
Yes, so you're in an alcove. This is an old style building. What's the era? I don't know the era. Like what you would see in a New York,
Oh,
probably. What's that?
Art Deco.
Yes, that is correct. It's an old Art Deco building. So is that 1930s, 20s?
Sure.
I don't know. Sure. So you're in an alcove in this old style Art Deco building. And actually, you kind of hear an echo whenever you meow.
Meow.
Man.
Oh, this is very pleasant, and it smells like tuna.
As you're meowing and enjoying the tuna smell, Henrietta, you hear someone descending down the stairs. And your cat senses are very keen. So you can't see the stairs, but you can sense that like just around the corner, someone is descending down a set of stairs. And it's a cat.
I want to go and meet the cat.
Okay. So you go further into the alcove, and now you're in the building, and you round the corner, and sure enough, you see the staircase and an Abyssinian cat. It's very regal, lanky-looking, dark, rusty orange cat is gracefully descending down the stairs. Oh, who are you?
I'm Henrietta Pussycat. Meow, meow, meow.
Okay, where's the other one? I thought I recognized the other one. Are you with the other one?
Yes, I'm with my 3 friends.
Okay, I only recognize one of you. I was trying to get you guys to quiet down. We're having a meeting. You were making so much noise outside on the meeting.
Oh, we were just trying to get inside. What are you meeting about?
Well, are you invited? Do you know the password?
I would like to try to guess the password.
Okay. Another thing you could consider is using a cat power here.
Okay.
Or oh wait, you are, what type of cat are you again, Henrietta?
What? I'm the kind of cat that you might see in your imagination. I'm mostly made out of fabric and fluff.
She's a rare breed. She,
A rare breed.
she can convince an
Oh, that's
enemy agent that you're not a cat.
Okay.
What?
So you can convince an enemy agent that you aren't a cat. That's one
Yes.
of your effects as your archetype.
Yes.
So you could use that. You can. I just want to give you some options. So you can totally roll for this, or you can try to convince this cat that you aren't a cat, or you could use a cat power. Would you select to roll for it? I'm just giving you options.
I'll try to convince this cat that I am not a cat.
Okay.
Even though usually I try to convince people that I am a cat.
Okay. So let's go ahead and try to convince them. What do you?
I suddenly appear. There's a person standing behind me, and they're puppeteering me. And you can see that there's a whole human being standing behind me, going meow meow meow. I'm Henrietta Pussycat. Meow meow meow. And it's very off-putting.
Yeah, too much catnip. The cat just bounced back up the stairs.
Ooh. Meow meow meow. That was a close one.
And we can't see any of this happening, right? Because she's on the inside.
Right. This is happening inside. There is a gate, so you can probably you see from a distance what's going on.
Can we follow along?
Yeah. So you guys want to go up to the gate?
Yes, and slink inside.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a roll to see how you slink inside.
1.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh. I didn't hear that.
Quattro.
Okay. Quattro?
Quack.
I know 4, but I don't know 2. Yeah.
Cat.
Okay, so 2
quack, quack, quack.
cats. And Dash with a 1. So Beau, Courgette probably goes first. Courgette, you slink in super easy. And you've been here, you know this gate even, so you know the exact opening that you like to go through, and you go through it, no problem. Beau, you follow behind, reluctantly, but now you're kind of curious. What's going on in there? Dash, you make it halfway and you get stuck in the gate. You're going to need some help to get the rest of the way through.
Oh.
Really quickly, hate to interrupt, but It's Pandar just donated 30. I'm sorry, not 30. 6 cat power, and
Yay!
jokes on him. He wanted to give. He said gonna give 2 power to Courgette, 2 power to Dash, and 2 power to Henrietta Pussycat. It's a pool, and he was trying to not give me any. So.
Oh,
Merci.
Perhaps, Beau, you need to use some of your cat powers.
Don't tell me what to do. Everyone always tells me what to do.
Meow.
Is it my turn to walk through? Yeah, I already rolled well to walk through, right?
You both, yeah. So Dash is stuck. So Dash needs some help to finish getting through.
Oh.
Ivan's trying to push me from the back, but he's not strong enough.
I will go help Ivan. I can go help Ivan and push Dash from the back.
Okay, so you see Ivan and Courgette pushing Dash, you are able to get through.
Something has happened to your sound.
Yes.
Oh yes, I need to switch. My ear was dying, so I'm now on my left sound.
I think your earbuds are still on, though. Is that possible?
I think that must be it.
Oh yes. Internal speaker. No, it's all. Can you hear me now? Is that better?
It's a little bit better.
Okay, it's all on my laptop. I also changed to 720. That might have messed up things. I think that's what it was. Can you hear me now?
Not really.
It sounds like that you're holding your headphones and like that sound is coming from them. Like you're moving them around or something. Are you holding them or are they
I am,
static?
but they're not connected, so I don't know how it's doing that.
Weird. Yes, cats are not very good at computers.
Bo, is that your tail?
Yes. I can't lift it again because I don't do tricks for no money.
I see.
Mm.
How was the box that you sat in, Henrietta?
Oh, it was very pleasant. I'm still thinking of it.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes.
Is that better?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right.
Whoa.
Okay, and I'm going to have to stay close to my laptop because it doesn't pick up my voice very well for some reason. It's very off-putting, like I'm not human or something. Okay. I guess I am a cat, so. All right. So the 4 of you plus Ivan are now, I'm sorry. The 3 of you plus Ivan are now in the alcove. Henrietta Pussycat is just inside the building, and the Abyssinian has gone back up the stairs, having been successfully convinced that they hallucinated a cat, but really it's a human with a puppet.
Do my cat friends see this when they enter, or did they miss the human with the cat puppet?
Once the cat goes up the stairs, I'll let you decide if you drop that act or if you keep it up.
Okay.
Would you like?
I drop it.
Okay.
That again.
Okay. Great. So so now you're all inside the building.
Oh my.
Okay, great. How does it smell?
It smells like tuna. It smells like old stank tuna. It
Smells
smells
funny.
to you.
There's nothing better than licking a tuna can just after your owners have made a sandwich.
Well, what, Henrietta?
I agree, meow meow.
Okay, let's get the show on the road. We all know we have to be home by a certain time, and I have a show this weekend. Are we going to claim this as our own, or are we going to just fall in line with these other cats that we have no idea who they are?
Let's go get them.
What did they say to you, Henrietta? What did they say, Henrietta, when you spoke to them?
I don't think that. Oh, me. I am Henrietta.
Yes.
Meow 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 meow. I am Henrietta. Well, they said they were having a meeting and that we were being very loud outside and they wanted us to keep it quiet. And I said that I wanted to go into the meeting, but they said, "Do you know the password?" And I did not know the password.
Oh,
Meow.
well,
I think we crashed their meeting. No one. There's not a club I can't get into. There's not a house that I can't waltz my way in. There's not a neighbor that can't give me a treat.
It's a great idea.
Dash, did you make it into the building, or are you still stuck in the grate? I don't remember if you got all the way in.
I think they pushed me in.
Oh, good.
Well, fine. I'll lead the way then.
Oh,
Chickens.
let's go up the stairs.
I'd like to bound up the stairs.
Okay. You bound up the stairs. Who else goes up?
Henrietta Pussycat goes upstairs.
Dash is going up too.
also courgette.
Great. So this is the type of stair that's, I guess it's called split level. There's like 10 steps and then a landing and then another 10 steps that go the opposite direction. And so you get to the first landing. Oh, Ivan, there's Ivan. So, and Ivan is right there with you on that landing. And you're turning the corner to get to the second set of stairs, and at the top, you see the Abyssinian that Henrietta saw poking their head around the corner, looking down the stairs. And there's also a Balinese with their head right below. So it's kind of like that idea of like, I guess like the Little Rascals, like head around the corner. The Balinese has this white fur around their face, but brown fur in the middle and brown ears. And just that's all you see around the corner.
Come on, Bo.
Follow my lead. If you act like you're supposed to be here, then you are supposed to be here. And I slink up to the two of them.
The Balinese looks at you, Bo, and says, "Where's the human?"
Excuse me?
Twinkie said there was a human. Where's the human? You brought a human here?
Not on your life. Are you okay? Have you had a little too much catnip?
I haven't had any catnip. I don't do catnip.
Okay, all right. I'm not judging you. I've been around my fair share of things. I just there's no human with us. Look, and I point to my crew.
Are you saying I saw a human. I thought it was a cat, but it must have been a really like a doll. You know how sometimes they have dolls that look like us? It's very creepy. There was a human.
Is this some sort of weird gaslighting trick? I listen.
What's gaslighting?
I saw it written on my owner's phone, and so I think of it as something that's very important.
You can read human words. Who
No.
are you, cats?
I just hear a lot of things.
Okay. Now, Twinkie, the Abyssinian, steps out from around the corner, and the little Balinese follows. Okay. Okay, so there's no human anymore, which is weird. I did have catnip today, so okay. But do you have the password?
Oh, you don't know who I am?
No, I don't. Am I supposed to?
Yes, but it's okay. For those of you that are lesser in the know, then it's fine. If you don't know me, my name is Bo. I'm the show cat Bo, and yes, I have one in my category. You have heard of me.
You're gonna do a roll, Bo. We're gonna see how this goes over with Twinkie.
Okay. Oh, Jesus. It's one.
A one.
It's a meow meow meow.
I am a big deal. I have over 10,000 followers on my owner's Instagram.
Oh, you're Bo? Oh,
Yeah.
You know, my Instagram, people comment on my Instagram photos saying that Bo is a prettier cat than me. And I've been trying to not let that get to me, but it does. Why are you here, Bo? You're just to rub it in my face that you have a bigger, better Instagram following.
This literally never happens. You are a cat that looks like a cat. Listen, we're all cats at the end of the day. Interpersonal relationships aren't my forte, and lack of empathy is one of my flaws.
Do you have a password or not?
Yes.
What is it?
Veterinarian.
Okay. Twinkie has just been so overwhelmed by emotion and sadness, but then hearing veterinarian is kind of just shocked now because she doesn't know how to take that.
Is it the password?
The Balinese steps forward and says, "No, it's not the password." Were you invited? How did you find out about this place?
I side eye Courgette.
I've been here before. And at this point, Courgette would like to use a feat to move instantly and gracefully into the room because she can see past the Balinese into the meeting. And she'd like to slink inside and sit in the chair, which is really just a shoebox.
You do that. You do exactly that. 1 second, they're looking at you. Twinkie and the Balinese are looking at you. And before they even know it, you're past them. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. What are we going to do?
I would also like to use Silk in the Breeze to move instantly and gracefully to a place I can see.
You do that.
Have you used any cat power yet?
This is my second cat power.
Okay, great. So you'll now pull from the pool after this.
Mm-hmm. I get in the room and I find a bowl with a little bit like a saucer of milk, and I have a little bit of a drink.
Okay. So you two have just slinked right past the security here. And for those of you who are still outside the room, you hear some quick, like, just like kind of at first soft quietness, which you sense is maybe confusion. And then you hear the cats reacting to two cats just slinking into their secret meeting. So the two cats, Bo and Henrietta Pussycat, you found your box, Bo, and you found a bowl of milk, Henrietta Pussycat. And actually, Henrietta, you have appeared, you see this bowl of milk, and you also see kind of like, for lack of a better term, a little like buffet of cat snacks that are here. You see a little pile of like kitty treats, like dry kitty treats. You see not just catnip, but it's kind of like a catnip dispenser. Kind of, it looks like a pot where there's you can just like press a thing with your paw and some catnip comes out. You see the bowl of milk. There's a few different bowls of milk, so it's a kind of a little kitty bar. And the 6 cats who are inside, Bo and Henrietta, what you see is that these 6 cats had formed a circle in the middle of the room, and they had scratched a circle and a star into the floor. And they all had been sitting like surrounding the circle, and then when you appear, they turn and look at you and
I would like to run in and because we can see the star right from where our position is.
Yes.
Okay. I'd like to run in and get Courgette and Henrietta out of there because this is some stuff we don't deal with.
You run where?
I'd like to run into where they are in their chair in the milk bowl area to like get them out.
Oh, it was Courgette. I'm sorry. I was thinking you were already in the room. So sorry, Courgette, you are in the box with Henrietta in that room. Got it.
But I've noticed that there's satanic rituals going on. Is that right?
Oh, I'm sorry. You cannot see. I'm so sorry. I was speaking. You're still outside the room, so you can't see this.
Got it.
Courgette and Henrietta, you see this. Dash and Bo, you are still at the front, and these 2 cats, Twinkie and the Balinese, who we don't know their name yet, they're very puzzled. Like, how did they do that?
Clearly, you don't have the skills of a normal cat. Clearly, you don't have the skills of a normal cat.
I don't know what's going on here, but we have to get back inside. Twinkie just turns and goes back into the room.
I'd like to use my special ability to make Twinkie my temporary ally in order to let us in.
Okay. You do that. You spend a cat power and you just kind of twitch your little nose and whiskers, and you kind of softly meow, and Twinkie turns back towards you. Well, if I okay, all right. You're actually pretty sweet. Listen, what's your name again? Did you tell me your name? Bo. Bow. Bo. Oh wait, I know your name, of course. The Instagram. Well, how about this? If I let you into this meeting, will you give me Instagram tips for how to be like a cool, like awesome cat on Instagram like you?
I got the only tip you need right here. Meow.
What is
Be
it?
yourself.
So I should stop like dressing up like other animals because that's what my human always like does.
I've actually seen your posts in which you try to look like me. It's a little unsettling and almost borderline incurring a cease and desist. But I do suggest just being yourself. Listen, your name is Twinkie. That's a big deal. And you've got light tan skin and a belly that's all white. You are a Twinkie.
So I should dress up like Twinkies?
Just be a Twinkie.
Oh, okay, thanks. And Twinkie turns and kind of motions to you with their paw to come in, follow. So Dash and Bo, and the Balinese also turns as well and goes back into the room. Courgette and Henrietta Pussycat, what are you doing?
I have noticed. I have not quite revealed why I have been here before. This is
right.
A witch's circle. Look around, Henrietta. I will beckon Henrietta and I will tell her about the history of this circle.
I'm listening.
Here?
Meow meow. I want to know.
My mother told me about this circle. She used to come here herself, and her mother before that. Why, this is an old witch's circle that has been passed down since the days of Salem.
How did they get it onto the second floor of a tuna fish factory?
So, Courgette, all of the cats in the circle, all 6 of them, hear you say this, and then they look at each other. And one of them, a very fluffy, it's a Norwegian forest cat. So beautiful, like rich grayish coat with a white belly, and kind of like this part is white and this part is gray. Beautiful fluffy cat loses their place in the circle and comes towards you. Are you Courgette?
Meowie.
This is my cousin. My family said that we had a witchy cat who lived in this neighborhood, and it's you. How did you get here?
But I have been here before, but never when you were here, I suppose. Perhaps our cat instincts have been trying to bring us together.
Oh. And so you're having this sweet moment with this Norwegian cat, and all of a sudden, another one. I literally have a chart of cat breeds, if you couldn't tell. A Siamese cat kind of disdainfully bounds out of the circle and says, I don't know why you're here, but you're interrupting a very ancient ritual, and we need you to how did you get in? I guess did you have the password? But no, you just appeared. And the cat just kind of is now talking to herself back and forth and very confused. How did they get in? I don't understand. They just appeared. They just slunked in. I guess they had the pass. They must have. Did you have you had the password, didn't you? Who are you? Do you want to join our circle? We need a lot of help.
I want to join the circle.
Oh, yes, I would like to as well. What about you, Dash?
Yeah, I like joining things.
Do you even know what we're doing here?
No, we have no idea.
Looks like fun.
We're just having a cat day.
Okay. The Siamese turns and kind of like turns back to the other cats and huddles them together. So now they're in this huddle.
I think they like us.
I'd like for us to take a pause. We don't know what they're doing. No, I mean with my group. While they're huddling, I'm huddling with my group. Courgette, you've been here before. You seem to know it's a witch area. What are we going to summon? I have a big show this weekend.
Well, why don't I use my, I will use a feat. I thought I saw a putty tat, and I'll vanish from sight for a few moments to get close to them and listen to what they say. What do you think of this, Bo?
I think that's the least you could do, considering everyone's volunteering us to potentially summon a demon.
Yes, I also have another feat before I have to dip into the pool, so I thought I would use it.
I think that's right.
Okay, so you spend your cat power,
Yes, please.
and you are able to blink out of existence or out of view, and you quickly creep over to the circle. And what you hear is this: "We don't know who these cats are. I mean, you say that's your cousin, but you've never met your cousin before." "Well, I know, but my family said that there was a cat in this area, and this is the area we need to be to summon the Great One." "Well, I don't know. We don't know these cats. What if they don't like what the Great One is going to do? What if they don't agree with it?" "Well, we'll just have to take that risk because they're here now, and I don't know. Maybe they'll join the circle and help summon the Great One." That's what you hear. And then you blink. You go back to your group before you blink back.
Cats, kitties. They want to summon the Great One.
The Great One?
So, Courgette, you have heard legend of the Great One. And once you hear them say that, you are filled with fear. Because from what your mother used to tell you, the Great One is a cat demon that a particular subset of her family follows, and that's why you haven't met them before. They are distant relatives, and she made it that way because they follow this cat demon that wants to extinguish all humans. So no more humans, just cats from now on. And that's who they're trying to summon.
C'est très mal. We need our humans. They feed us. I love to mouse every once in a while, but I much prefer my wellness chicken food and my freeze-dried salmon bites. And the cuddles. There will be no laps if all the humans go away. All the laps will leave too. But just say, who will groom you, Bo? Who will potentially manage the movement of your body, Henrietta?
I don't know.
Dash, who will feed you on their porches?
I have a confession. My human has never pet me. They say that the oils of their skin would make my shine go away, so I'm not allowed to touch a human. So I think that this is a good idea, and I walk up to them and I say, "I'm in."
Oh, Bo wants to get rid of all the humans? Meow meow.
Oh, that's not a good idea. Meow.
It is not. Oh my, poor Bo. How could we convince Bo to come back to us?
I want to use a cat power. I want to use Kitty No to try to destroy the circle on the floor.
Oh, great. Okay. Yes. So you spend your cat power. And how do you destroy the circle?
I go up to it and I scratch at it, but I'm not very good at it because I'm actually made out of felt.
So you kind of smudge the circle, which is effective though. You are able
Yeah.
you're able to smudge it enough that it's now not a star in a circle. It's just kind of smudge. When you do that, Henrietta, all the other cats kind of jump back in shock. Oh, I wish you hadn't done that. You're going to have to pay for that.
She's my friend.
What? They square off against you.
Wait. She's my friend. I'll just ask her to leave and we'll redraw it.
Anyone who is against the Great One is against all of us.
I don't fight.
I will fight. I have the power of omen. I can instill fear in an enemy agent whenever they cross my path. I would like to do so now, please. I would like to instill fear in the Norwegian forest cat.
Yes.
My terrible cousin.
I just realized, by the way, we're all good, but you can only use one of these gifts that come with your archetype once per game. So this is perfect because we'll just, you guys will have a chance to use them. So, Courgette, yes. Please. So you, as a witch's cat, you're able to instill fear into an enemy agent when you cross their path. So Courgette, tell me how you do that.
I have not unveiled it. I try not to do this very often, but I have the world's most terrible hiss. It is very powerful. And if I use it, I must encourage my friends to plug their ears with their paws, for they will not want the influence of the hiss. It is so terrible.
The cats are now like hissing at you, and they're trying to surround you all, and they're like, some of them are even clawing at the air towards you, threateningly.
I shall save you, friends. Be ready. Here I shall hiss.
Two of the cats are terrified by the sound. One of them runs into the corner and hides under a box. The other one darts out the room and down the stairs and is gone. So there are 5 cats left. And the rest of them were shaken by that sound, but they recover and they're now looking at you again threateningly, looking at the 4 of you. What do you do?
I want to do this cat has claws and inflict physical damage on whoever the most dangerous looking one is.
All right, great. I would say that the Siamese cat looks the fiercest and the most pissed off right now. So how do you inflict harm on this cat?
So I'm going to like jump into the circle and then go up on 2 legs and go.
So you kind of like that kind of thing?
Cat food.
Yeah, cat food. So the Siamese just like kind of rears back and like receives your attack and isn't really able to defend themselves very well. What do the rest of you do?
I want to use this cat has claws as well. Ooh, what just happened? I think we lost Kelly.
We lost Kelly.
I want to use this cat has claws as well. By all of this stuff that's been scaring me so much, my human part is revealed again, and there's just a person standing in the room saying meow 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 meow, and it's very scary.
Is the cat saying meow meow meow?
The human is saying meow meow, and I just look like a puppet.
Got it. Okay.
Meow 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 meow.
So yes, that's what these enemies see, and they are once again the Abyssinian is like, oh yeah, it's the catnip. Maybe it's the catnip, and the Abyssinian runs out the door. There's 4 cats left here. One of them is underneath Dash, who has been clawing and has subdued that one. So there's really 3 active enemy cats. Beau and Courgette, those 3 are circling around you.
I'd like to use one of the powers to do this. Cat has claws. And is Twinkie still there?
Twinkie has left.
Oh,
Twinkie
okay.
was freaked out by the human.
Got it. I want to inflict emotional harm on them.
Okay. Yeah.
One of them, I just say out loud, I'm like, you know what? Even though humans have never touched me or pet me, and I don't know the love of a human touch, you guys obviously want to get rid of humans because you're more worthless than me.
There's a Devon Rex, which is the cat that I would have if I could have a cat. A very sweet-looking Devon Rex with pointy ears, but looks fierce right now. And the Devon Rex hears you say that and says, "It's like you're talking to my soul," and curls up into a ball and just cries. There's 2 more active cats left.
My, I would like to, if possible, I would like to step sideways and teleport to somewhere I've been before. I would like to teleport into the box with Beau. I would like to take Beau into this box with me.
Oh, okay. You want to go hide in a box?
Yes, I would like to teleport there with Beau. It is a large boot box. It will fit 2 cats.
Okay, you do that. You spend a cat power and you're able to do that. Does Beau, do you go with Courgette into the box?
She's gonna have to make me roll.
Do you want to go into the box?
I don't want to go in the box. I was told never to go in a box.
Oh, please roll, Beau. Please roll.
So there's also these 2 cats who are approaching you. So you need to make a decision.
Oh, where's Dash? What's Dash doing?
Dash, so Dash has now let up on the Siamese cat. The Siamese cat is now like just kind of like.
Got it. Okay, I'm gonna just go to the box, and I only do so because now I'm alone with Courgette.
Ooh.
Oh. So those 2 cats, you teleported, right? You did step sideways
because we can see it, right? So we
Yes,
both do
it's
that.
a place I've been before. Everyone, it's my favorite box. This is the perfect box.
So those 2 cats are confused because you just kind of disappeared from their view. But then do you say that out loud about the box?
I say it to Beau. I whisper it to Beau. Beau, this is my favorite box. It's the perfect box. I'm so glad this is your first box.
I want to use Kitty No.
Okay.
My human starts sort of like stomping around and kicking random things in just. I think that my human is actually confused because they weren't expecting to not be on a children's television show set. They were expecting to suddenly be in a factory. And so they're trying to figure out how they got there, and there are all these cats fighting. So they're just sort of stomping around, waving me on their arm. And it's just chaos.
One of the enemy cats sees this and is like, "Meow," and starts to chase the cat puppet on the human's arm. Trying to catch it. So there's one more enemy cat who is now staring down Dash. And that cat, let's say, that cat was that Norwegian forest cat who's the cousin of Courgette. What was that cat's voice? We were gonna try to be friends, but you don't believe in the Great One, so I guess I'm the only one left. But I'll fight you.
Do you really want to fight?
Maybe.
Don't you have a human that you love?
My human has 10 other cats. And our house is very small. And I don't like that human because there shouldn't be that many cats in our house.
Well, you can hang out with us if you want to get away from the 10 in your house.
I want you to roll to try to convince this cat to come with you. Unless there's a cat power you can use. What is your breed? Your alley cat, right? Oh, you already did yours, right? Or yeah, you did. Okay.
Yeah, but it didn't work because it was outside the building. I rolled a 2.
Oh, but then it lost the effect. You rolled a 2. Okay. So, I don't want your house. I want my house. I want my house with many less cats. That's not good enough.
Okay.
Now the cat. Yeah. Okay. So you're gonna attack this cat. Do you want to use your cat power to do that?
Well, I'll use this cat has claws again.
All right. Go ahead and spend that cat power. And how do you attack? What does this attack look like?
I grab Ivan and I toss Ivan. and then I follow up behind Ivan and we both pounce.
Okay, that's great. So you do exactly that, and now this Norwegian cat gives up really easily because she knows she's outnumbered, and she just kind of like she kind of wiggles away and says, "I give up. It's fine. I give up," and she like runs to a different corner of the room. So you have now all defeated these enemy demon summoning cats in the tuna factory.
We've gotten back our tuna factory. Meow, meow, meow.
Meow, meow.
At
But
any
now you
point,
all know my secret.
yeah, that's what I was asking.
What's that?
I was
Yeah,
wondering
you all
if we
know
had
my
seen
secret.
Henrietta. Yeah.
So did you all
You know, as far as I can tell, Henrietta, you're still the same felted, nice cat that we've been hanging out with for years. So,
Meow. I would like to headbutt Bo.
lovely? You
Can I
do that.
go for it?
You can. So you go over to the box that Bo and Courgette are in, and you lovingly nuzzle headbutt. So
Oh, I got a 1. I missed.
okay. You
Can
missed.
I go for it again?
No, you missed, and you kind of, for some reason, you misjudged. But because Bo is sticking out of this box, you misjudged, and you just kind of like veer off and fall over on top of the box, and you crush the box.
Oh,
I've crushed your books. Courgette, I'm so sorry.
it was my favorite box. J'aime le box.
Dash, you feel like you're standing in a place in the room where you think you smell something stronger than old tuna.
What is that smell? I think it's over here. I'm gonna just go off to investigate the smell.
Okay, it seems like it's wafting in from the door, so you go towards the door. Does anyone follow?
Yes.
Oh, yes, I would like to follow now that my box is ruined.
I'd like to stay behind and see if I can fix the box.
Okay. Bo is trying to fix the box. The three of you, the two of you follow Dash out the door. Dash, you're following this scent. Go ahead and give me a roll.
3. Dash is not good at rolling.
Okay. So you follow the scent to another room down the hallway, and you enter this room, and what you see is a cage that has a lock on it, and sort of smallish squares. You can't quite fit into them. Maybe you can put your paw in. And behind it are boxes and boxes of cat food.
Cat food. I'm gonna run up to the cat food and try to get into a box.
Okay, so there's a cage around these boxes and boxes of cat food. the reason you probably smell them is because this is old cat food that was forgotten and is now like probably like super stinky. But it smells like you could still eat it. It's still good. So you go up to the cage, and because the squares are so small, you reach your paw in, but it's just out of reach. You can't quite get it.
Is there another way in, or is the food inside the cage?
Yeah. So basically, there's a cage,
Yeah.
and there's boxes and boxes and boxes of cat food, and you recognize the emblem because this is the cat food. You all are familiar with cat food brands, what the logo looks like, so you know that's what's inside there.
But the only way inside the cage is very small.
Yeah, they're about this big, so you can only like put your paw in. There's a lock. You are magical cat stuff, so just a reminder.
This is true. Well, I don't know that I've been there before, so I can't really teleport.
But can you see it?
What?
But you can see it. You could move instantly to a place you can see.
Oh, well, then I'll do that. I'm going to do that.
So you're going to silk in the breeze. So spend that cat power. Great. So now you're inside the cage with the boxes, and you start to scratch. You're able to tear one open, and sure enough, you see all these like containers of cat food.
Are they cans of cat food, or are they boxes of like bags of cat food, like dry cat food? They're bags.
Yeah, they're bags of cat food.
Wonderful.
So Courgette and Henrietta, you're in the room as well.
Oh my.
I would like to use fluid mechanics to fit perfectly inside an object.
Okay, great. Where would you like to fit?
I would like to fit into a bag of cat food.
Okay. That's great.
And the way I do it is I just am a puppet, and I just like my human part just stuffs me in to a bag of cat food, and then like goes and sits in a corner.
Okay, so I'll give you that. So you're able to get into the cage because you're a puppet. You can basically fold yourself.
Right.
I'll give you that, and then you are able to fit inside a bag of cat food.
Yes.
Courgette.
I would like to use Kitty No, because I would like to destroy or damage an object. I want to destroy or damage this cage so everyone can get in and out whenever they like.
Wonderful. You spend your cat power and you do exactly that. You just go nuts on a section of the cage, and you're able to pry apart a whole hole in the cage so that multiple cats can fit in there to get to the cage.
Free food for everyone forever.
Meow, 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 meow.
Bo, I would like to say that you were able to fix the box, and you come in, crawling in under the box, so it looks like the box is just moving.
That's me scraping against the floor. Gorgeous.
So you now smell the cat food too, since you're in the room.
I flip it up, and it flops behind me, and it lands upward, so it's like open. And I perk up, and I'm like, is it really food? Maybe I don't have to go back home to the people that don't love me very much. I could just live here.
Yes, and here no one is managing your portions.
I mean, we do know that I can get chunky, but I could be able to be chunky and still love myself. Would you guys come visit me here?
Of course.
Would you still be my friend if I don't have a human that's friends with your humans?
I have a human, and that human can be your friend.
Would that human pet me right now?
Yes. And I call out to my human, who is still kind of dazed and sees these cats and just kind of wanders over and is like, "Hey, kitties." Aren't you nice? And just starts petting them all.
I'd like to like show my belly, and just as the human comes for my belly and touches it, I start scratching her.
And with that, we end this cat power story of the old cat factory and the cat demon. Yay!
Yay!
So much fun. Thank you so much. We actually used up all of the cat power that everyone donated. Thank you. We are so excited to be able to help support Black Girls Code, and thank you for doing that with us and for contributing. Great. Let's do just like everyone tell people if you'd like what your Twitter handle is or where people can find you on the internet.
Okay, I'll start because we'll go in the same order that we ended. You know me, I'm Jessica Nerdy on Twitch, and tomorrow I'll be back with video games. And also, I'm going to resume my acrylic dystopia this Saturday at 1 p.m. Here on this channel. So make sure you follow Ripley Improv if you haven't already. Also, shout out to Joe Snowden. I think I'm remembering the name correctly. We got a subscription while we were doing this.
Sando?
Joe, thank you. Yeah, that's it.
Hi, Joe. Thank you.
That's very cool. Thank you. Yeah, this was super fun. Thanks, Eliza.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Hey.
Courgette?
I am Kelly Sue Lowe on all of the sites and apps. That's where you can find me.
I'm Amanda Troop. I am Amanda_Troop on everything. And tomorrow I'm going to be back here streaming a little Hearthstone and tea at 3. And of course, you can stay tuned for other programming happening here on the Ripley Improv channel. Stay tuned for that.
I'm Allison Inconstanti. I'm Puck90 on the Instagram and Twitter. You may see me reading some middle school sci-fi on Outpost 13 starting in August.
Wonderful. And I'm Eliza Pearl at Eliza Pearl on Instagram and Twitter. I'm also Appease Eliza on Twitch. And you can find me between here and my Twitch channel. I'll be starting streaming some things very, very soon. Thank you all very much. Also follow at Ripley Improv if you want to see what we're up to, more of our shenanigans on and off of Twitch. And hope everyone stays safe and pet and hug your cats. Good night.
Good night. Meow, 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 meow.
Meow, 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 meow.